Puna in the south of Sri Lanka. And here we are in a really special place. Can you explain a little bit about this place?
Yeah, so this is the Dog Care Clinic, a charity founded in 2007 by Marina Mobius when she came from Germany and saw the situation of the dogs here. As you can see, there are so many dogs on the street and most of them are really sick and suffering. So it started out as a holiday. She was backpacking with her son and when she went home, she couldn't forget about the dogs. So she came back and she started Dog Care Clinic. It all started out of her house. She started rescuing dogs until she had 10 dogs and the landlord kicked her out. So she bought a piece of land and she started the DCC. Of course, nowadays a huge project. This is an open clinic. People can bring their dogs for treatment. Poor peoples will have treatment for free. And people that can afford can pay and everything goes towards the dogs. Additionally to that, we also rescue dogs from the street that are sick and we bring them for treatment. If the dog can be returned to his own environment, it will go back. Otherwise, we will find a place here in the clinic.
And there is a possibility that people can adopt also dog here?
Yes.
Okay.
And we also run outside when you walk in, we run a spay and neuter program. So we go on the street, catch dogs, surgically neuter them. And that's an amazing work because that's what is needed. So the majority of the street dogs are not neutered and also owner dogs are free roaming and people do not want to neuter them because of cultural belief and religious, and this causes litters. And then people don't want their puppies and what happens is they dump their puppies outside of our gate. So it's a huge problem and that's why the population of stray dogs is so high in Sri Lanka.
And government asks to people to do something to...
Government does sterilization programs as well, but there is a lot of corruption. There is no government help and foundation, so it all relies on donation and the work that Marina does in Germany.
And with the crisis, the situation is going worse?
We have, in the past 3 years, they've been the most difficult years ever, even worse than when the tsunami was here. We have never faced such difficulties. Firstly, the COVID and the pandemic and the lockdowns, there were no tourists. With no tourists, for us it means no donation, no visibility. We rely a lot on flight volunteers that can bring us supplies that we can't find here. Then the economic crisis hit, and then there was no petrol, never in the history. Like you couldn't even go and rescue dogs on the street. We had no petrol, but despite everything, we have never closed one day. So a lot of different stories, a lot of different dogs. For example, you can see he's missing one ear.
Yeah.
We have dogs that are missing one eye. We have dogs that are missing limbs. Oh my God, sorry, she does it all the time. So this is Minnie. Minnie was dumped outside with their daughter. And their daughter was injured and Minnie had a chain embedded inside her neck. You can still see the scar here.
What happened?
Yeah, so she was chained all her life and she probably pulled so much that the chain went inside her neck. Then probably because they didn't want her anymore, they left it outside with their daughter. So Minnie is the best dog ever. Look at her, like she's not dangerous, she doesn't escape, she's super lovely, so she doesn't deserve and she didn't need to be on a chain. She gets along with all the dogs and she lives a happy life.
She will stay here?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Another incredible story, I don't know if you follow us on social media, you might have seen her. This is Sayuri. Sayuri was the victim of a train accident that completely cut her face.
Yeah.
We didn't know if she was gonna survive, but she can actually eat and drink normally, as you can see. And she can lead a normal life. So she's been with us since she was a puppy. So this is the house of the founder. And as you can see, this is her house, but she shares it with the dogs. And the dogs make sure to destroy it as much as they can as a thank you. So she shares her life with the dogs. For her, there is no, the dogs are her life. So this is we call this the old clinic. This is where all our major operations take place. So surgery like leg amputation and cesarean will take place here. So once a dog is out of surgery, will come in the intensive care unit for recovery. This is Bingo. He was recovering from a road traffic accident, and he has an owner, and he will be able to go home soon. Here we have Dora. She went through front leg amputation 2 weeks ago. In here, where's the baby? George? The puppy? Oh, died.
Oh.
It's very difficult to...
Yeah, it's one of my questions. If you do that, it's because you love animals. How do you do to manage this like every day?
It is hard. It's a lot of heartbreaks. Yeah, it's difficult. But when you see the good that you're doing, it makes it all worth it. You see how the dog fights. These dogs are so resilient. They want to live, you know, and they have no one helping them. So you need to be strong for them, basically. Yeah.
Of course.
Okay, so this is our puppy area. All these puppies have been dumped outside as very, very small puppies. They're normally around a month old when they come here. So they will stay in our clinic until they're old enough and healthy enough to come back here. And once they're here, they can come in and they can actually choose which dog they want.
Oh, okay.
And all of these dogs are then up for adoption. Okay, so this is our paralyzed dog, disabled dogs.
It's car accidents, most of them.
Yeah. So we care for 40 disabled dogs. Again, we keep them in small packs. We have 4 enclosures. So they need to be cleaned, they need to be showered. They need to have wound cleaning, and they also get daily physiotherapy and oil massages to improve mobility. But as you can see, they can move easily. So we also make sure that their standard of life and their quality of life is maintained, that they can have a nice life and that they are not suffering. So they're all very friendly. They love scratches under the neck because they can't use their leg to scratch anymore. So when you touch them here, they're super happy. They're all very friendly. Yeah. They love it. Can you see the face? Yeah.
People want to help. How they do?
Okay. People can help us in many ways. You can come and volunteer here. We have volunteer programs. We have internship for vet students. You can help by sharing our social media, commenting, like our photos. That's a way how to help without actually spending any money. But we really, really need help from people. People have to donate and help us with the work that we do.
So on your website?
On our website you can find our PayPal account. We have a German account and also a Sri Lankan account. So you can go on any social media and we'll find the links to donate.
Thank you so much.